Hello and welcome to CryptoWeeklies. My name is Josh, and today we're going to discuss about Cardano and Polkadot and its potential new news related to potential bridge between Cardano and Polkadot. We'll also be conducting the AI-based forecast and machine learning-based forecast that we have built in-house for Cardano and Polkadot. And also, let's start with the news first. The key idea with this news is Polkadot community is discussing a bridge with Cardano, focusing on a light client and NFT swap bridge. Felix from the Unifiers ecosystem mentioned that the proposal has been submitted for Cardano for review, and similar proposal will be soon presented to OpenGo, which is Polkadot's decentralized body. You can follow on this news on the forum at Polkadot's website. This is a tech topic. You can see over here Polkadot and Cardano bridge is being discussed. There have been several discussions on this one. In terms of now, let's going back to the today's analysis of, we'll start with Polkadot, which is one of the top 20 cryptos by market cap. We have a AI based forecast for dot. On over here, the model has been trained on the weekly price action of dot starting August 2020 and till today, about the week ending in June 30th. And our model has analyzed this price using machine learning techniques such as ARIMA, LSTM, and XGBoost to forecast the three scenarios: base case, bull case, and bear case. Before I start with the analysis, I would like to share the disclaimer that none of the content is financial advice. We use statistics, machine learning to predict what could happen using historical data as well as machine learning techniques. So today the price of dot on coin market cap, you can see that the token has rallied a lot in the last 7 days, price at around $6.40. Our base case scenario for dot between now and November is price action between $5.37 and $6.02. That's the base case. But if the crypto market were come back into bullish mode and dot taking part of this bullish action, the theoretical one standard deviation ceiling forecast for dot going forward till November is between $6.45 all the way to about $16 or $17 over here. And if the slump were to continue like it has continued since March of 2024, the price could be between $3 and $5.50. So that's the key forecast for dot. In terms of what valuations are kind of lucrative in terms looking at the analysis in terms of logarithmic regression model for dot. This is currently in development. We'll definitely update this. It's fixed now. So this regression based forecast or regression based valuation analysis for dot points to the fact that right now that the price at around $6.41 on June 28th, the risk levels are at 0.45, and this means that it is not too overvalued, not too undervalued at this point in time, like it was in November 2021 where the risk levels were 1. At this point the risk levels are at 0.45. One of the reasons is that the shape of this regression function is currently unfortunately to the downside, not to the upside. That's because Polkadot has spent a lot of time going down in terms of its price action than going up. So let's as the price action potentially improves, the regression shape can also potentially improve. One way to visualize this is in terms of Polkadot and its regression analysis. You can see over here a lot of time has been spent in the downturn. Right now the price action at $6.41 per hour regression band analysis. If we get rid of the top two regression bands, you can understand this better. The price action in white and the fair value is in pink at around $8.07 per hour polynomial regression analysis. The price action is slightly above the one standard deviation bottom on this fair value regression analysis. You can see that this one standard deviation bottom has provided some support all the way throughout the bear market. So hopefully this holds support, and if it does, the price is would stay per this polynomial regression analysis. The prices has been in an upswing starting late June of 2023, almost about since last 1 year. So let's see if this trend holds. All of these charts that you're seeing on the screen are available for free for all. You don't have to sign up or anything. The link is CryptoWeeklies.com at the bottom of your screen. So if we were to add two bands to the upside, the 2 standard deviation peak, which theoretically was close to the previous all-time high in 2021. Right now this value is at around $15, and you can see that this 2 standard deviation peak rings very close to the AI based forecast for DOT in November of 2024, that at that time period. In terms of simple moving average based risk, so the earlier color codes that we analyzed for based on the DCA risk is the difference between the price action and the regression function, but this is a difference between price action and 20-week simple moving average, and this price color is color coded from the difference. You can see that this particular analysis has done a better job since to find tops over here when the price action was too far gone from the 20-week moving average. You can see the color codes were darkest of red, and the risk levels were between 0.9 and 1 over there. Right now per this analysis, risk level for DOT are at around 0.35. They were the lowest. You can see the lowest risk levels happen per this analysis during the first capitulation following a major top. This has been true for May of 2021, and then June at least risk level, and also November 2021, and then February 2022 at least risk level. But the key idea is, if we wait, that is again not financial advice, but if we wait for this this first instance of low risk regimen, and then wait it out and go hard on the next the drop of the risk level, that's when historically speaking we have seen this strategy to work better. In terms of analyzing whether DOT is currently undervalued or overvalued based on the MVRVZ approach, you can see that the price action is in blue, the MVRVZ score is in red. As the red score is below this zero threshold, DOT is technically undervalued. You can see how it is calculated using the description for this one. In terms of looking at DOT as a retirement vehicle growing at 8%, 15% and 22%, we'll focus more on 15 and 22% because we have seen some gains over the last 7 days, so it doesn't make sense to look at a bear case right now. If DOT were to grow at 15%, it would reach its previous all-time high in 2040, that is $52. That is again, all of it is without staking, and the number of DOT tokens required to be a DOT millionaire would be less than 20,000. And in terms, if DOT on the other hand manages to grow for the next 15 years at 22%, the price action could be at $126, and the number of DOT tokens needed would be less than 8,000 in this scenario. So looking at how this all ties to also Cardano's price action, because again we have a news related to ADA today. Right now the AI based forecast for ADA per hour model trained middle of June, when the price of ADA was at around 42 cents. Right now ADA is at around 38 cents, so slightly below. Our base case scenario for ADA was price action between 40 cents and 47 cents, although the bear case bottom between 14 cents and about 35 cents. Now that we are in the week ending in June 30, the theoretical bottom for this week was at around 30 cents. So we are well within well above this bottom. If on the other hand ADA were to go back up to the upside due to the bull market, the theoretical ceiling between now is price action between 47 cents and $1.67, and you can see that this values keep on increasing as the time progresses, so the ceiling for each week is different. So if you are interested in looking at in a tabular format to look at risk reward for each particular week, we have this base case, bear case, bull case ceilings for each of the week for a particular crypto, and this gets updated as the forecasts get updated as well. So so please, if you are interested, please subscribe to the channel and also give this video a like to stay updated on these AI based analysis and statistical analysis. So for ADA the story is kind of different. in terms of risk analysis and the valuation analysis per our linear regression model. Currently the risk levels for ADA are substantially lower than DOT, and also for all major cryptos you can see the risk levels for ADA is at around 0.19 per this DCA analyzer model. For Bitcoin the risk level is quite all the way up between 0.5 and 0.6. Similar story for Ether over here. This risks are at around 0.45 or between 0.4 and 0.5. In terms of Solana, the similar story over here at 0.4 and 0.5. The only exception is even AVAX for that matter. The risks at around 0.3 and 0.4. ADA seems to be an only a exception now that we have analyzed the others. So this is again not financial advice, but relatively speaking, ADA has the furthest upside relative to other cryptos. We'll briefly look at some of the news related to cryptos over the last 24 hours using our TLDR machine learning based model to analyze news related to crypto. Most of the narratives were bullish, you can see, related to presidential debate, and also founder of exchange supporting one of the presidential candidates, we know related news, Bitcoin layer 1 staking, as well as Mt. Gox may not hurt price action is one of the bullish narrative. Crypto gems for 2024 and XRP related narratives over the last 24 hours. Looking at the PeakValley, this is our composite risk analysis between 0 and 1, analyzing if the periods are low risk or high risk based on price action of top 100 cryptos, and looking at several risk factors such as Sharpe ratio, percent drawdown, alpha, beta, and volatility. The key idea was between June 23 to 25, this risk levels had gone down below 0.2. That means the color codes were in green, but they are back up again thanks to this short rally since we have got in the last week. So this is one of the latest update. In terms of narrative clouds, which is our attempt to analyze the narratives discussed on YouTube related to crypto, this is using natural language processing machine learning algorithm to check which narratives are gaining popularity using the data on YouTube as an input, which narratives are being discussed more. They have the highest presence on the word cloud. You can see this is kind of a split between Bitcoin. This is which is the most leading narrative, followed by the bullishness. Also there is both bearish sentiment, but the bullish sentiment is slightly higher than the bearish sentiment. People are also discussing meme coins, ETF, as well as Ether related news. Cardano today and Polkadot, both of them are on this narrative wall, which is always a good sign. That means there is a lot of social or social media interest related to both of these cryptos. So, and again, some other narratives related to believing also presidential candidate and selling and buying are some of the popular narratives over the last 24 hours. So looking at also last but not the least is the Heatmap and also the SMA risk level over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin Cash, and over the last 7 days Kaspa, over the last 30 days Kaspa, and over the last 90 days Toncoin have done really well. But over all of the key periods, Kaspa has done the most well. So that is the crypto of the day. And also lastly the SMA risk. This is price of Bitcoin and Ether and the difference between the price and the simple moving average respectively. This is pointing that the market is cooling off. The risks in terms of Bitcoin are below 0.3 right now, slightly above 0.3, but between this 0.2 and 0.4 low risk band. Ether is still way up at around 0.42. So this Ether usually acts as a leading indicator for risks related to altcoins. So if Ether were to go back down to this lowest risk band, that means altcoins should ideally follow suit. So this is again one of the updates that I had for today. With this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content, and hope if you did, please subscribe to channel, also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.